Hello, and welcome to Healthcare Insights by Health Unaware. I'm your host, Hamid Mahmood, and in today's episode, we will explore the booming medical tourism industry in the United States. Every year, thousands of patients from around the world travel here for cutting-edge treatments. But why? What makes the U.S. such a medical hub, and what should travelers know before seeking care abroad? Let's break it all down. Medical tourism is the practice of traveling to another country for medical care. While many Americans go abroad for affordable procedures, the U.S. itself attracts over 100,000 foreign patients annually seeking top-tier medical expertise. Some of the key reasons for medical travel to the U.S. are advanced technology and research in fields like cardiology, oncology, and neurosurgery, leading specialists in complex procedures such as organ transplants and robotic surgeries, access to FDA-approved medications and treatments not available in any other country. It's no secret that healthcare in the U.S. is expensive, but for international patients seeking life-saving procedures, it is often worth it, and they're willing to invest in it. Let me give you two cost comparison points. Heart bypass surgery costs between $30,000 to $100,000 in the US versus $7,000 to $15,000 in India. Quite a significant difference. Knee replacement surgeries in the US can cost between $40,000 to $60,000 versus $7,000 to about $12,000 in Mexico. So then who travels to the US despite higher costs? Well, these are patients covered by international insurance or government funding, wealthy individuals seeking high-quality exclusive treatments, and those needing highly specialized procedures not available elsewhere. So what treatments attract medical tourists to the U.S.? Let's look at some of the most sought-after procedures. Common specialties for medical tourism include cancer treatment. Cutting-edge immunotherapy, precision, oncology, and other treatments related to cancer are one of the top ones for which people travel to the United States. Secondly, closely followed is cardiac surgeries, heart bypass, valve replacement, stent placement, etc. Neurosurgery, brain tumor removal, spinal cord procedures, orthopedic surgeries, joint replacements, sports injury treatments, as well as knee replacements, transplants, kidney, liver, lung, and heart transplants, cosmetic surgeries and wellness programs, advanced plastic surgery techniques, and other related things from a cosmetic surgery and wellness perspective. Quality and success rates of U.S. hospitals play a huge role in attracting international patients. Now, I would like to propose a solution that would allow hospital systems in the U.S. attract patients from around the world and increase their profitability. Every hospital system in the U.S. should have a website that talks about the great level of care that they provide in their specialty surgical procedures that they are renowned for, and the profiles of their surgical staff, including the surgeons, their bios, including visuals and videos of the hospital system, surgery room, recovery room. This portal should be able to provide a comprehensive view of the hospital system, how it will be the best choice for the patient who's reviewing the material. This website should be marketed internationally to ensure maximum exposure. The hospital system should have a marketing team that should be well-versed in giving patients a comprehensive overview of the hospital and the great care that it will provide. People from around the globe should be able to set up online 30 minutes introductory appointments with this team to discuss their healthcare needs. As the discussions with the patient progresses, they should be able to talk to their direct surgeon for 10 to 15 minutes as well, so they know who will be operating on them and ask any clarifying questions. Initially, all of this setup may take an investment on the hospital system's part. However, the financial benefits will greatly surpass the initial investment. Generally speaking, a surgical procedure can cost anywhere between $30,000 to $100,000 depending upon the type and complexity. For a hospital system to do a surgical procedure in the U.S. on a person living in the U.S., they will need, number one, prior authorization, which within itself is a long drawn-out procedure that uses resources and time. Once that is done, additional clearances might be needed from other providers that might delay the procedure. Then, once the surgery is done, the hospital system has to submit a claim to be paid back. This claim may take up between 30 to 90 days to be approved. Note that up until this point, the hospital system has invested its own money to pay the doctors, the staff, resources, and other surgical instruments all out of pocket. And now they're waiting for the claim to be approved to get paid. It can be denied or partially approved, in which case the hospital system will have to invest and utilize additional resources to get paid the accurate amount. A truly cumbersome and long drawn-out procedure. In the medical tourism scenario, the hospital system can ask to be paid up to 80% of the cost quoted up front before the patient even sets foot in the hospital. And the remaining 20% can be collected before surgery. 100% guaranteed payment even before the surgical procedure has started. So as a hospital system, if you do about 200 surgeries a year for medical tourism at between $50,000 to $80,000, you can potentially earn and add about $10 to $16 million in additional revenue, for which which you haven't had to invest and spend all the resources that you technically would to get a claim paid. That is a solid way to improve your margins and increase your revenue. So, if you're a hospital C-suite executive who wants to know more about medical tourism, how to set it up, and what countries to target, please reach out using the contact information below. I hope you found this video interesting. Please hit like, subscribe, and share if you have any questions or suggestions. In that case, please feel free to drop them in the comments section or reach out to me using the contact information provided. Thank you and take care.